Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to look at this new moon in Sagittarius. It's going to happen on December 1st, 2024 at 9 degrees and 32 minutes at 1:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this new moon in Sagittarius will give you a new belief and the confidence to create that new beginning of adventure in the house that you have 9 degrees Sagittarius. There are aspects that are supporting this new beginning. Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius will oppose Jupiter retrograde in Gemini, and it will expand your communication, your perception changes to a newfound clarity. The new moon will trine Mars in Leo, and it will motivate you to take on new challenges and will push you to that new beginning. This new moon will also square Saturn in Pisces. It will help you face your fears and know your worth. Saturn is acting out as the authority figure where the house that Saturn is placed in. Uranus retrograde in Taurus will then trine Pluto in Aquarius. Rapid changes internally to ascend you to the first stages of the Pluto transformation in Aquarius. Now, if you haven't listened to your video of Pluto in Aquarius, I have a playlist. If you'll go to the playlist and just look for your sign, sun, moon, or rising, and choose from there. Now that video is from January, but it describes Pluto in Aquarius in the house that it's in within your sign. And then I go forth and talk about the transit that had happened within January. But I decided not to redo those videos because I thought that they were very, very in-depth and very good. So I didn't want to ruin that, right? But I'll go over it again with Pluto in Aquarius within this new moon in Sagittarius. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Hi Pisces, I hope you're doing well today. This is for Pisces sun, moon, or rising. Please take time out to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this new moon that's happening in Sagittarius in your 10th house. The 10th house deals with your legacy, your professional life, your work, career, reputation is here. Fathers are listed in the 10th house, which could be your father's health and wealth. It could be people that are set in admiration within your world that you look up to, right? It could be bosses also. 10th house is your role that you hold in life, which could be within your career sector. It could be within your parental status or your relationship status, like single to married, married to single, being a mom, being a father. Also, whether you are a laborer or a CEO, right? The title that you hold within your professional life, the role that you hold, your status. 10th house is also power. Okay, so with it in Sagittarius, we're going to alchemize the 10th in Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules the 9th house, and that is long distance travel, other cultures, religions, belief systems that you have, teachers, preachers, and gurus, skills and learning abilities, higher education, media, publishing, and legal cases. Okay, it's also law, right? The 9th house. The 9th house can also be considered third marriages. Okay, Some people say third, some people say your second marriage. I say it's your third marriage. Okay. But this could look like a new beginning. A belief system that you have surrounding your professional life is changing. It could be changing because you're becoming a teacher, preacher, or guru. It could be changing because of a teacher, preacher, or guru that you've seen online, right? There's some type of belief system surrounding your work that is changing. It could be helping you become more adapted to what you're doing, or you could be just switching statuses, switching roles here, okay? This could also be a situation of your status changing because of a belief system. And that could look like either you're getting a divorce or you're getting married, or the belief system surrounding that relationship is changing. Okay? Like maybe you had it in your mind that things weren't working out, and then all of a sudden your philosophy about it is changing. Okay? This could be a situation of long distance travel, and this could be that you're working at a long distance, maybe even with a Sagittarius or Capricorn, because Capricorn rules that 10th house. Okay, 10th house is also ruled by Saturn, just to let you know. And this could be a situation to where you're having to travel a long distance for work, or that it's vice versa of you not traveling a long distance or commuting to work. Okay, your legacy could be one of more of a philosophical. Mercury is retrograde, okay? So bear with me. Okay, so the philosophy that you have or that you want to leave behind could be something that's going on here. Of maybe you want to leave behind what you have learned, or leave behind a belief system that you have to others, okay, that legacy. The belief system surrounding the legacy could change in general of whom to leave that legacy to, okay? This could also be one being left to you by someone of authority, all right? I do want to say that because it could go either way. Authority figures are activated. Fathers are activated. All right. This could be a situation of a power struggle that you've been having with your belief system, and it's solved because there's a new beginning within Sagittarius. Here, there's a new beginning in your belief system surrounding power, surrounding who is deemed powerful within your world, okay? And even your own power, all right? Religion is activated with Sagittarius, and it could be that you're listening to a teacher, preacher, or guru, a religious one, that is helping you with your belief system. There could also be a situation of you being on media, doing it for work, being a teacher, preacher, or guru, or a professor, or someone that shares your skills and learning abilities. Maybe even that you are publishing a book and therefore your status is changing to an author, right? Now, the 9th house that deals with Sagittarius is called or considered the house of blessings. And this could be that a blessing is bestowed upon you in regards to a work situation, or a blessing is bestowed upon you in regards to a status situation, okay? And that could be that maybe you didn't think that you could become a mom or a dad, and it happens. It could be a situation of you didn't think that you would become married, and it happens. Or this could be, you know, again, that professional life situation, whether it's like an upgrade within your work or a situation that happens that feels like a blessing surrounding that professional life. Okay. Like there are situations that I've been in to where I hated my job, and, you know, I prayed for God to just let me out of it, and they laid me off, and it didn't affect my money, right? So that could be a situation that happens. It's a new beginning here. But I do want to look at other aspects that are happening. So we have Mercury retrograde, of course, obviously I can't speak, and it's going to oppose Jupiter, which is the ruler of Sagittarius. So let's look at that. In Gemini, okay? So this opposition will expand your communication, your perception, and it will change that perception to a newfound clarity to push you forward, okay? Now, Jupiter is retrograde, so it could work internally, but it could also just be redoing things that are happening within that fourth house, right? Because retrograde is redoing, renewing, reviewing, right? So fourth house is your property, your home, your family, your nurturing, mothers, mother figures, motherhood. Single fathers are also in the fourth house. Security, your sense of belonging, your emotional body, and your foundation. So what this could look like is some type of communication coming back to you that maybe you've been anticipating in regards to whether or not you should work from home. This could be a situation of a job change, or this is a situation of there's some type of blessing that allows you to work from home. This could be a situation of you had been thinking about it, and that belief system could be changing in regards to working from home. Maybe it's too crowded at your house, right? And you had been wanting to work from home, and then you change your mind, right? That could be a thing that's happening. Expansion is happening within Gemini. Gemini is the ruler of the third house, so that is communication, that is your mindset. It is also documents and ideas. It could be short distance travel, moving as Gemini, media and writing, small education, skills and learning abilities. There are people that are set in the third house or within Gemini. Aunts, uncles, cousins, relatives, nieces, and nephews are there. Siblings are there, and also your local environment or the environment that you grew up in. So this could have been a situation of you've been wanting to move back to your local environment, and whatever happens within the 10th house allows you to do that, right? It could be a situation of you thought that you had to, and therefore you don't. This is a review, right? Retrograde. Review, renew, redo situation with Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of blessings. Jupiter is also considered expansion. It expands things to make things happen. And what this could be is your emotional body with your mindset expanding, looking at things in a different aspect. And that could deal with the relationships that you have, the job that you have, right? And this is a new beginning of you figuring out how to gain freedom within those aspects, okay? within that situation, within those relationships, in that work environment. Okay? Freedom is coming from Sagittarius. Mercury retrograde is working to also redo, review, renew, right? And it's dealing with Gemini, which is it rules Gemini. So it's ideas that could come to you. It's maybe even your mindset changing in regards to the situation. It's also communication. Both are communication. So it could be a situation of you get communication that feels like a blessing, that deals with your home, or it deals with your family, or it deals with your emotional body, right? Like maybe there could have been animosity in regards to a work situation, and that's why things were triggered for you within the professional life, okay? And you're able to console that because it feels like there's a divine download that comes to you that helps you figure out what's really going on. Rather than you wanting to get away from that work situation, it could just be that emotional body that is attached to your mindset, or that is attached to home situations, right? It could come out like that, okay? It can be very, it could be stuck within your belief system that you have. This belief system could have been from like childhood. It could have dealt with a mom. It could have dealt with family members. It could have dealt with, those relatives, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, neighbors, siblings, and that you figure out the core, you figure out your power, because power is in that 10th house, and it pushes you with confidence that is needed for the freedom that you're looking for. And by changing your philosophy from what you thought about before with family, with situations of the past, situations of childhood, with that changing, you're gaining more power, more freedom, okay? You could also be changing your professional life to teach this to others. Okay, that could be something that's happening. And it could be that you're wanting to get a higher education for it because Sagittarius is activated. I'm trying to show you the pattern of what could be defined with expansion of that mindset, expansion of, the communication regarding home situations, family, included with Sagittarius in the 10th house of using it, right? So that could be something that's happening. It could also be a situation of maybe a child is moving out. That could be happening with this, because we have mothers activated, single fathers activated, family activated in the 4th, and it could be that empty nest syndrome that's happening, and you're taking a new adventure, Sagittarius, with gaining a job, with the status changing of you being a parent. You're no longer having to take care of that child at home. And it could be because they're going to college. We have Sagittarius activated with college. It doesn't necessarily have to be long distance. It could be either, because Gemini is activated. It could be short distance in the local environment. It could be long distance and abroad. Okay? This could be a situation of you finally taking that vacation that is deserved. Okay? And it could be long overdue, and it feels like a blessing that's coming to you. Long distance travel is Sagittarius. Okay, your emotional body being in that 4th house, this is going to help you heal. This is going to help you recharge. Okay. I'm seeing if there's anything else here, but there's going to be some type of newfound clarity that's coming out of the 4th and 10th. Okay, because it could be a blessing coming to you. It could be a skill and learning ability that you wanted to implement within a work situation or professional life. It could be you changing that status, right? It really depends on the person that's listening, okay? So we're going to move on to the next aspect, which is the new moon that will square Saturn in Pisces in your sign. All right, so we have the 1st and the 10th activated. Now Saturn has been in the 1st house, changing your identity. It has been trying to show you that you have authority when it comes to yourself. The 1st house is your identity. The 1st house is your physical body. It's also your aesthetic and the way that other people see you. And Saturn could have been playing devil's advocate in regards to whether or not you felt like you were yourself or you were where you belonged. Okay. Almost a situation of identity crisis could have happened with Saturn here. It could have had power struggles because we know that Saturn rules that 10th house, and 10th house is power. And it could have been power struggles with authority figures or people that were bosses or people of authority within your world. Okay. It could have made you feel like you were a victim in situations of work. It could have made you feel like you were a victim and pushed down to a lower status when it came to other people. Okay. Pisces has a way of showing you victimality and also depression. Okay. Habits is Pisces. It could be a situation of your father went to the hospital. Prisons and hospitals are activated with Pisces. Okay. It could have been that, and people seen and looked at you differently, right, because of it. This could have been a situation of you becoming more spiritual. And because you had to let go, surrender, and go with faith when it came to things that were happening within your workspace, that when it came to things that were happening within your marriages, your relationships, you know, the status that you hold, the role that you play in life. And it could have been you surrendering and people seeing you differently. Saturn was trying to make you the authority here and make you decisive and know exactly what you want in life. Okay? And with Saturn at play with this new moon, what's going to happen is it will help you face your fears, number one. All right? It will help you know your worth. And it's acting as an authority figure in Pisces to make you push forward, to assist with what Jupiter has for you, okay, with the belief system that you have, all right, because they're all connected, right? So it's pretty much telling you to have faith that things will work out as they need to and to surrender as needed. Saturn, being that authority figure that was working on you internally, is pushing out that confidence for you to make the decisions that are needed, to take the reins when it comes to any type of transformation or ending that is happening within that 10th house. Okay? There is some type of adventure coming to you. There is some type of freedom coming to you when it comes to your work situation, when it comes to the status that you hold in your relationships, when it comes to the role that you play within your life. All right. The next transit that we have here is we have Uranus that will trine Pluto. And this will be rapid change internally, revolving around your home, love, money, harmony, to transform you into that new beginning stages of Pluto. So we're going to look at Pluto. Pluto is in Aquarius in that 12th house, okay? Now, I have videos in my playlist about Pluto being in Aquarius. Now, it does show the date of January 2024, but that was when it first happened. And that definition still stands. Okay, so if you want to take a look at that video, it's in my playlist. But Pluto in Aquarius in the 12th house. The 12th house deals with loss. It deals with spirituality, soul work, healing and restoration. It deals with the taboo, which is mediumships, past lives, and karma, esoteric knowledge of sorts, the taboo, the occult, okay, astrology and tarot. The 12th house activated also is prisons and hospitals, can be hidden enemies, habits, higher states of consciousness. And this is where secrets are, okay? This is where also grief is, okay? So Aquarius is the masses. Aquarius is the internet, is also hopes, dreams, and wishes coming true. Aquarius is rewards and gains, groups and affiliations that you may have or that you may get into, and community. Aquarius is community. Now, Pisces owning that 12th house is also transformation and endings. So what could happen here is there could be a transformation of community. Okay? The new stages of Pluto, Pluto is transformation. Pluto is death. Pluto is rebirth. Pluto can also implement that phoenix rising from the ashes, right? It takes you to the depths of hell to make you come out as a phoenix, okay? It is the ruler of Scorpio, right? So what's happening here is that this could be that transformation that happens of you becoming more spiritual, you getting more involved in the occult, you placing these things on a platform for the masses. That could be something. It could be a situation of you showing other people how to heal because you already went through and was drugged through the bounds of hell. You know what I mean? That could be something. It could be a situation of, again, transforming your community. The community around you could transform. Now, this transit with Pluto and Aquarius is happening until 2044. So, of course, everybody's surroundings is going to change. And it could be because of technology. It could be just, things just implemented as anew that happens in your community. Transformation in the 12th. This could be that you finally get into your soul tribe, or that you are transformed into that spiritual community that you've wanted to be in. This could be a death that happens, and it could be a situation of a loss, okay, that happens. This could also be a situation of that loss being implemented as a healing catalyst that makes you that healer. And therefore you become more spiritual, you're getting more into taboo, you're pushing out into the masses of how you healed, right? Now, with this transit, I do want to say that it will trine Uranus in Taurus. So let's look at that, okay? So the third house is activated. And the third house is ruled by Gemini in astrology. So we had went over the third house already about its communication and is your mindset, is vehicles and laptops and gadgets. It's also moving and movement, okay? This is aunts, uncles, cousins, relatives, nieces, nephews, and siblings, neighbors. Third house is media and writing, skills and learning abilities, small education. I think I said ideas and documents. I'm going to say it again. It is the environment that you grew up in and your local environment. Now, what could happen with Uranus is placing that rapid change that's happening with your home, your love, your money, and harmony. So there's some type of transformation of maybe you're moving to that community that you've always wanted to be into, right? Or this could be a situation of communication coming through to you that transforms your money, that is a reward and gain for you. And it's a new beginning happening with the status that you hold in regards to money, okay? That could happen. Or a new adventure, right? Or this could change the way that you're working in your professional life, because we still are connected with that new moon that's happening within the 10th house where your status lies, your professional life is there, right? So this could also be in general that freedom coming to you within your mindset, that harmony happening within your mind, okay, that instant change. And that's to prepare you for whatever is coming next, that transformation, the Pluto activation. A healing could have been happening during this new moon that places you upon that pedestal of power with the 10th house, of showing you that you have the power that's needed to change things and implement things within your world, okay? And that could have been coming from someone else that taught you how to do this, because teachers, preachers, and gurus are activated with Sagittarius, okay? So keep that in mind. It could be a situation of, I did say moving, I did say money, I did say harmony, but you know, with Aquarius, there's hopes, dreams, and wishes activated with Aquarius, always. And it's connected with the 11th house, okay? And I didn't explain this to the other signs, but I have to explain it to yours because Saturn is in your first house, okay? And Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, which is also placed in the 11th. All right, so this could be a situation of your hopes, dreams, and wishes coming true. Okay, I do want to say that because Saturn is activated here. We have Capricorn activated with the 10th house in this new beginning, and also activated within your chart of 11th. And then you have the 11th house ruler that's activated with Pluto in the 12th. So it's all connected. So this could be that this is all preparing you for your hopes, dreams, and wishes, rewards, and gains to come to you. Because remember that your identity, you're taking authority over your identity with Saturn, right? So that could be a thing that happens with this new 0 degrees Aquarius activation with Pluto. That transformation. It's a complete reset that happens. Okay. Okay, so we also have another transit, which is this new moon trining Mars in Leo. So I'm going to use pink here. And Leo's in the 6th. And the new moon is in that 10th. I know that it's a little chaotic with all the colors, but the 10th house is activated and the 6th house is activated and it's trined. And trine is harmonizing. Okay? So this will motivate you to take the new challenge, take on the new challenges with confidence. And it will push you to that new beginning. The 6th house is your lifestyle. The 6th house is your health, your daily routine, your daily work and employment, your co-workers. It's your pets, your service to others, and also your detail orientation over analytical whatever, what have you. Maybe even critical situations, right? So, because the 6th house is ruled by Virgo. Okay, so we're going to alchemize Leo within that 6th house. So Leo is your love life, fun. It's joy, hope, and optimism. It's parties. It's gains of winnings of competition. Leo is also very dramatic, okay? Leo is also performance. It's media. Leo is popularity and recognition, your dating life, your pleasure, creative endeavors. I'm pretty sure I said talents and genius, friendships are there, and children are there with Leo. So it's connected with your status here. So this is going to be that thing that is like, hey, this is the reason why your status is changing. Hey, this is the reason why things are moving forward for you. Okay, so the 6th house with your lifestyle is changing. It could be because of children. It could be because you're becoming a mom or a father, right? Your lifestyle is changing, and it could implement that talent and genius that you're having within your professional life. Okay, that status that's happening within your work, okay, is changing. So therefore your lifestyle is being motivated, is being pushed forward. You're having more confidence in what's going on. Okay. It could be that you say you're an entrepreneur. This could be a situation of you get more clients. Popularity is here. Popularity, celebrity status is within your 6th house, and it's going to be your lifestyle. You're going to be seen. You're going to be completely seen by others because Sagittarius is in that 10th house of a new beginning that's happening within how other people see you, right? And this is activating you being popular at work. This is activating maybe even you having that upgrade at work. Okay. Now Mars, I do want to say it can work either way. It can be motivation, or it can be a cutting or an ending of something. Okay. So this could be an ending of a work situation that no longer serves you because you ask God, source, the universe to help you with that, right? Same with marriage. Same with whatever was happening with your children. Okay. Or even having children. This could have been a situation to where you wanted to have that creative endeavor as a daily routine, a hobby as a daily routine, or that implemented into your professional life. And it is a possibility that that could happen now, right? Because some type of blessing is coming out of that 10th house, just to let you know, okay? I do want to say too that Mars can act as anger and animosity. And there could be dramatic anger or dramatic animosity that comes out of a work situation, of a co-worker situation, right? That happens, that pushes you to a new status in your work, or pushes you to maybe work from home, right? I mean, it could actually happen that way. This could be where that communication comes through, okay, of something happens of a communication with a coworker, and they either get angry and quit, or they motivate you to push forward to get whatever is needed within your professional life, right? So it is a possibility that can happen, but that motivation is pointing at the 6th house, okay? Now, when it comes to lifestyle, this could be a situation of you being in authority, all right? And because the 10th house is power, the 10th house is that status change, and you could become that person of authority, okay, within your lifestyle. And that could be at work, that could be in any sector of your life, right? All right, Pisces, thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.